Real quick before we get into the video, there will be a link to Mighty both in the description and in the pinned comment where you can go and you can get everything that you see in the video. I will also put a coupon code, which is MTAFL10, which gives you $10 off an order of $250 or more. They have thousands of products that qualify for free shipping, and I also do want to say that my affiliate link does earn me commission, but as an owner-operator, all the commission that I earn will go into my Roth IRA because I don't have a retirement plan. This is my retirement plan. Please click the link and buy for money where you can help me out and also get good quality trucking equipment. Thanks so much. Here's the video. Hello, hi, how are you? Today I'm going to show you everything that you need to do CDL Hotshot, from most important to less important, including some new things that I've wanted for a very long time. Here we go. Starting off strong, we have 4 pieces of 4x4 dunnage. It is essential to have. There are brokers who post things that say must have dunnage. 2 of those are from shippers/receivers that just gave it to me for the load and then said, hey, do you want these? And I was like, yeah, I do. 2 of them are from Home Depot. Wanted it to be uniform. Next, we have 10 ratcheting binders. You can get snap binders if you don't want to keep all your teeth, or if you would like to injure your elbow or your shoulder, you can get snap binders. I've never used them, but I have heard from other people, including my dad, that says that snap binders are incredibly dangerous. How true is it? I don't know. Do I want to risk my teeth finding out? Not really. So I got ratcheting binders. They work great. They were like, I don't know, $2 more at Harbor Freight. We'll get into other options for ratcheting binders later because there are other options I would like to share with you. Next, I have chains. I have 8 5/16 inch 20-foot trucker chains, grade 70. They're from Harbor Freight. They get the job done. Now, you may be wondering, why do I have 10 binders and only 8 chains? Weird, right? No, you're wrong. It's not weird. If you need to secure a load with 4 points of contact, you can get away with 1 chain and 2 binders, as long as there's slack in the middle. That counts as 4 points, or 2 points of contact, shall I say. But I'm saying 4 points for the 10,000 pound load. So that is why I have more binders than I do chains. That's completely normal. I don't know how many other people do it that way, but that's the way I do it. Moving along. 20 ratchets and 24 straps. These are 2-inch by 30-foot straps. Some of them might be a little longer. I have gotten a few of these from other hotshot drivers, from other truck drivers. I will tell you that when I first started, I only had like 10. Probably less than that, actually. I think I had 8 because I have a 40-foot trailer and you only need a strap every 10 feet. So that's only 4 straps, aside from the beginning where you need 2 every 10 feet. So like, why do I need more than like 5 or 6? That was literally what I thought, you guys. I wasn't very smart, but we're better now. Moving right along. I have 4 tire straps. I use these occasionally. I don't move a lot of cars because my ramps are steep. And honestly, the clearance that sedans have is a pain in the ass. Don't talk to me about it, please. I will freak out. My rule of thumb: straps for cars, chains for trucks. Tire chains. I got these against my will, okay? I wanted to be the driver that said, if I have to put flip-in tire chains on my truck, I'm parking. The issue with that, however, is that I needed them to just drive on normal roads. In Colorado, there is a chain law that is September through May. That's most of the year. I don't know if you can do the math, but that is basically all the time. Have I put them on yet? No. Do I know how? Absolutely fucking not. There was one time in Idaho, the little blinky light was saying you guys gotta put chains on, and I just put it in 4-wheel drive, technically 6-wheel drive, and just ripped up that mountain. So everything was fine. Next, I have a bottle jack. As you guys might remember, I go through these all the time. My first one broke. I think I actually had another one also after that broke. And then I had just had one that was stolen. This was given to me. You need one. Like, I know it's at the end of the line. I know it's on the other side of tire chains. I mean, technically you do need tire chains. So that is essential. But like, you really do need a bottle jack. Change your own tires, okay? There's been plenty of times where I would have loved to call someone. But that costs money. I'm sitting on the side of the road and I'm thinking to myself, is my blood, sweat, and tears worth damn near $200 bill that I'll probably get and another hour and a half to 3 hours waiting for someone to come and help me change my tire, is that worth it? Absolutely not. If I can do it, you can do it. Moving along, I have 40 edge protectors. I didn't buy any of these. The orange ones were given to me by another hotshotter, and the red ones were given to me when I moved air conditioners out of Texas, which, if you get into hotshot, you will do. Air conditioners and ADS pipe is for hotshot. Literally, I feel like hotshot was made, it wasn't, but I feel like hotshot was made for air conditioning units and ADS pipe. Anyways, so they gave me those edge protectors. They're super good quality. They're like this freaking thick. Good plastic. I use them more than I use these little things. They're great, okay? Just do a load of air conditioners and they'll give them to you for free. Okay, that's my advice. Moving along. Next, I have a lock for my trailer because sometimes I have to unhook my trailer. Sometimes I do it for fun. Not that unhooking my trailer is fun. It's not. I mean, sometimes I unhook to go have fun. Even if you're not planning on unhooking, get a lock. I am scared to death that somebody is going to steal this trailer even when it's locked. I actually want to get a chain and a padlock and chain it to a fucking light pole, like a bicycle, okay? I want to put an air tag in this. I don't even have an iPhone. I'm scared to death of my trailer getting stolen, okay? These things are really easy to steal. Moving along. I have random pieces of wood that I've collected through doing loads. I use this under the bottle jack. I can get more height when I have to jack up my trailer, because that's one of the things that I run into the most, because my trailer is really low profile. So sometimes I have to jack it up onto a point that's already really high and it uses a lot of the bottle jack just even to just get up to meet it. And so I use these randomly. You can also use these if you're doing any types of coil, wedge them and then chain them so they're moving back onto this. I keep those in the back of my truck randomly. I have bungees. You know how I feel about tarping, but bungees can be used for a variety of different reasons, which is why I have them. They can be used to secure a door closed, just to give it extra level of securement, which we love. Next, we have extra windshield wiper fluid. This is actually more essential than you would think, even though it's at the back of the line. When you run out of windshield wiper fluid, it is extremely dangerous in winter when there's all the mud and stuff and it's spraying up onto your windshield. So I always keep extra windshield wiper fluid that I get in town while I'm home, because if you wait and you get it at the truck stop, you will be paying $15 for this, okay? I shit you not. This will be $2 at your local Walmart, and don't pay $15 at the Pilot. Keep an extra one with you, please. Next, I have a hammer. I mean, why wouldn't you have a hammer? Come on. WD-40. I use this to grease my ratchets, both my ratcheting binders and the ratchets for my strap. Not only just for that, WD-40 is good to have for a variety of reasons again. So again, it's at the back of the line, but it really is essential. I have this big ass piece of Tupperware. I'm pretty sure it's meant for, you know, like your basement to put like your holiday Christmas decorations in. But I use it for hotshot. And then over here is where I keep like all my extra fluids and stuff. I really should have like extra transmission fluid and other random stuff like that. But I only have extra oil right now, extra windshield wiper fluid, and then I have a little bit of hotshot secret that I also never use, and my WD-40. And then up here, which is also my auxiliary fuel tank. Get my binders up here. There's no other real good place to do it. The other thing that's like kind of the most flat, I really have to shove them in to get them to fit. And then I have a container of grease that I use for my gooseneck ball. Jesus, it's 44 pounds. Feels heavier than that, okay? Now she's thinking, oh my God, why this lady can't even lift 44 pounds. I mean, that's pretty heavy, actually. Today we're actually only unboxing. I have nothing to secure with chains and binders right now, but let's see what's inside first. Oh my God. Look at how well these fold up. Look at how small these are. You can put these anywhere. Oh my God. I'm really excited about this. Like, if you told me probably, I don't know, what was I doing 6 years ago? If you told me 6 years ago, Shannon, you're gonna be so excited about a ratcheting binder, I would literally be like, what the frick is a ratcheting binder. Oh my God, okay. I know you little truck nerds want the specs on these. I will say, they're heavy as shit. I don't know if my other binders were lighter. I don't know. Honestly, a lot of trucking equipment is heavy, so that's honestly not surprising. It's a 5/16 hook, which means that it can hold a 5/16 chain or a 3/8 chain, 70 grade chain or 80 grade chain. This baby's got a working load limit of 7,100 pounds. The braking strength is 28,400 pounds. These hooks are zinc plated, which means that they're rust resistant. I have seen trucks drive by me using these. I look at them and I'm like, that guy knows what he's doing. I want to be that guy. And now I am. And you know what they say, if you look better, DOT leaves you alone. So that's what I'm going for. Okay. These are 11 pounds each. These do feel heavier. Not by much, fucking heavy though. I'm actually really excited to use these on a truck because as we talked about on this other truck, it had running boards. This one doesn't, as you can see. This is cushioned. Okay, that's normal. Can you see? Oof. Okay, that's tight. And then that just goes in. So it's not over here. Oh my God. I think this looks so nice. It looks so professional. Just like I said, like sometimes you see like other people's equipment and you're like, that's nice. I want that. And this is like one of those things. So when I was ratcheting it, there were times where like this wanted to go in as I was doing it, but that might be a skill issue. The thing that's interesting about turning these around to use them in the direction that like you feel like you either need to be able to pull this really hard or push it really hard, you know what I mean? It's interesting because the mechanism is on one side as opposed to the other Harbor Freight where the ratcheting mechanism is in the middle. You really only, or I feel like I only feel comfortable. Yeah, I mean like, well, that's what it's made for with this cushiony handle right here, is to be used with it facing like this. Whereas for the other binders, you can use it flipped one way or another. So this is only made to be used one way. I like to open them I like to open them a lot because I don't like to run out of thread. Who likes that? Who likes to run out of thread? Okay, and then I am so used to flipping it around, but I can't do that with these. Okay, you do it that way. Okay, hold on, let me flip you around. The lever to switch it feels just as nice as the other ones. These have a padlock compatible hole, so you can lock these closed, which is pretty cool. I'm moving stuff that people don't want, so I probably won't use these, but I know that some truck drivers are moving things that people do want. So that is actually a really cool feature. It's bright green, so you can see it in your mirrors. My camera died, because it only lasts approximately 4 minutes. So now we're back on my phone. Is to also only works if you're right-handed, I guess. I don't know what you lefties are doing. I'm sure you lefties get used to using a lot of things differently. So just wanted to point that out. Okay. Done.